Marketing managers and marketers often juggle multiple software tools to create website and landing pages or publish blog posts. Imagine using one system for content, another for emails, and a third for social media. That's why the Sites module was added to the customer platform to offer intuitive drag and drop editors, making it easy for marketers to create pages and blog posts while still providing custom code options if needed. Sites is the powerful module of our customer platform that handles all your web presence needs, from sales funnels and full websites to landing pages, blogs, and membership sites. It's your complete solution for web development and hosting. You can finally ditch external website builders and blogging platforms and even host existing WordPress sites without rebuilding them. Hello, my name is Jorma. I am the founder and managing director of Business Made Agile Company Limited. In this video, I will show you how to sign into your account and then navigate the Sites module. All right, let's sign in. You need an email address and a password, and then you just click on sign in. If you have a Google account like I do, then you can sign in with Google. So let's do that. This will take a moment simply because Google will be checking your email account and your password, of course, and then it will load fresh data so that when we eventually land on the dashboard in the customer platform, what we see is real-time data. Just a few moments. Okay, I think now, one more time. All right, now we are landing on the dashboard page, but we are actually going to the sites. So we click on sites and let's see what we see there. There's lots of stuff here. So we landed on the funnels page and lots of other stuff here, as you can see. But let's check the settings first. On the menu, you can see that we changed to the settings menu, and now we are on domains. Here you can connect domains. My company domain address is businessmadeagile.com, and it's managed by the Squarespace domains. You can purchase a domain from this platform if you don't have one yet. Or you can also transfer your domain to be hosted on this platform. And if you have an existing WordPress website and you don't want to rebuild it immediately, you can also transfer the whole WordPress website on this platform for hosting. But okay, that's it from domains. And we go back to the funnels. You can create here a folder to organize your funnels. But we have only 2 funnels here, and we can take a look at this business networking event. So let's click on edit and see what we can see here. So this is a very simple funnel. So what is a funnel? A funnel is just a sequence of steps or funnel steps that your contact or lead will take, in this case, when they want to register for an event. So the first one is the page where you register. And the second one is a thank you page. So this is the very, very simple funnel. But of course, your funnel could have more stages. We can edit page details. Let's see what happens. And of course, we can also add new funnel steps or remove funnel steps if needed. And you will see that this will open the website builder. It's a drag and drop editor that you use for building website pages, landing pages, and other stuff. All right, as you can see, this is still in draft mode, and I have added this background image, but otherwise this is still in work in progress. You can take a preview of the page, and this is how it looks on your computer. Okay, let's go back. And here we can add new step, or we can import also a funnel. And here you have statistics, sales information, if you are collecting payments here, security, events and settings pages. Then you can also add products if you are selling something. For example, in this case, we would be selling event tickets. So let's see if we can find event tickets. And price, you can select price, standard price. There's only one option available. Product name, event tickets, price display override. So you could override the price. And then we just save. And now we have added a product to the funnel. All right. Publishing options are here. You can create a URL address for this step. So it will be its own web page or landing page if you like. Okay, but then let's move on to websites. So websites is where you build your website pages and landing pages. And then you can use those pages on your funnels. So funnels are like a combination of website pages and landing pages. Let's see, software service website. This website was created from a template, and as you can see, it has 6 pages. Homepage, booking page, contact us, blog, thank you, and link in bio. So, and you can add new pages over here. But let's go back and create a totally new website. So click here. You can start from scratch, from blank, or you can start from templates. Let's see what templates we have. All right. These are the most popular ones. So website designer, if you're a website designer, if you're a marketing agency, a life coach, whatever. Let's see what's in health and wellness. You are a yoga instructor. You have a gym services, fitness and sports, yoga class. Lots of options here. And all you have to do is just pick the one that you like. Let's see which one would we take. Let's take gym services, and you can take a peek, a preview of the website, how it looks like when it's a template. And then you can edit the templates as much as you like. All right. As you can see, there's the menu already available. You just replace your logo here, then the background image, then your call to action button over here. You can also add a call to action button in the upper right hand corner where you often see. And then images, text. Then you can have these cards. like describing your services over here. Then you can also sell products. So you can actually build an e-commerce website directly on this platform. So you don't need to integrate any Spotify or anything. But if you already have an e-commerce shop, then you can integrate it with the platform. You can also upload videos and then select different types of elements that you can add here. Okay, let's see. Follow us on Instagram. So here's a link to your Instagram account testimonials. And then finally your footer here where you have your contact information and even a map. So if you are operating or running a business which includes a gym, then this could be a good option for you. We can also take, let's say, home services. What do we have here? Roofing, cleaning company, landscaping, construction company, lawn services. Many of these include several pages. Let's say, what would we take? Electrician. Let's try this one. See how it looks like. All right, logo here, menu. Here we have a call to action button in the upper right hand corner. And we even have this kind of header hat here with links to the social media accounts. You can also add several call to actions. All right, this is another layout, as you can see. You can also import images from Unsplash and Pixabay. Those are connected with, and as you can see, pop-up forms and other types of forms can be created and added on this website. And if you have an existing WordPress website, you can create forms here and then embed those forms on your WordPress website so that when your leads fill out a form on your website, then they will trigger actions on the customer platform right here. Okay. Here you can then build web e-commerce stores to showcase your products and services. So let's see what we have here. We can also start from blank or from templates, and let's see what kind of stores we have available. Okay, so if you are a life coach and you are selling ebooks, let's take a look at this. All right. Oh, black and white style, pop-up form, and then you have different type of guides. You can purchase now, get access, purchase now, book with me, meetings, purchase book. So digital products you can sell easily, and even physical products. But of course, you just have to have a way to deliver those products to your customers. Okay, webinars works the similar way. You have also funnels, meaning that you can have two types. You can have a live webinar. Continue, let's see that. And here we have the webinar funnel, webinar details. Then we select the form for registration. Then we add a live webinar link, for example, Google Meet, Zoom, or Microsoft Teams, or any other webinar system you're using, like WebEx, for example. Then you can add, start your webinar funnel by templates. Okay, so let's see webinar details. Let's say demo, webinar, live, time zone, whatever you choose, and date and time. let's say last of May. Then move next, select form. Let's say registration. This is the standard registration form. Go next. Live webinar link. So this would be the link to your webinar. Google Meet, like I said, Zoom, MS Teams. Okay, so we would have to add something here. HTTPS. Just put something here. So for demonstration purposes, this is not the real link, of course. And then you can select a template. Which one would you like? This is just blank. Do it yourself home renovation, if that could be the topic, financial planning, or e-commerce marketing. If we take a look at this one, see how it looks like. All right, so you can see that this funnel contains 3 steps. First is the webinar registration. So this is the landing page. Let's see, or take a look, preview link. This would be the landing page that you create, and then you can edit this with the website builder, and you can also add your payment options. So online payment with credit card or Google Pay. You can also activate Apple Pay if you like. But you need to have a Stripe or PayPal integrated with this platform. Otherwise, the electronic payments, of course, don't work. But there are also several options available. Cash on delivery, if you are selling physical products and you deliver them to the customers, or if you are selling like event tickets at the door, so you allow walk-ins, then you could collect money at the door. The mobile app of the system includes a point of sale system, so you can collect payments at the door. And then funds transfer, another option, you just add your banking details, and then the customer would have to make a funds transfer outside of this system and then send a receipt of the funds transfer to you by email, for example. And then you would manually confirm the payment as paid. Okay. And then you have your webinar confirmation page, webinar broadcasting page where you have your live webinar, and then you have statistics, sales, security, events, and settings for this funnel, as you have for other funnels as well. All right, let's move on to analytics. So here you will be able to see page views, opt-ins, sales, opt-in conversion rates, top visits by country. There's nothing here yet because I have not yet built my website on this platform. I have another platform where I have my website published at the moment, but in the near future I will build my website here as well. Then let's move on to blogs. There are no blogs on this, but we can create a blog site. And I think we can have a template, but first you have to give a name, then domain slug. I have not connected the domain, so I cannot do this yet. And then you can write a blog meta description. Okay, I will have to show this another time after I have connected my domain on this platform. Client portal, let's go to dashboard. This is your client portal or community platform, if you like, for my business customers and contacts. And I can invite people or my contacts by sending an email or by inviting them to the client portal or just generating a link. So if I want to send an email, I would just select here a contact person and send an email. Or if I would like to invite, then I would also select the name and email, or I could just generate a magic link and send it to a contact person. And or if I have WhatsApp or SMS connected, then I could also send the message directly from the system, from the platform by SMS or WhatsApp. Or, of course, you can just copy paste it and send it externally through your WhatsApp or account or from your telephone. If I click this, you will see where we end up. This will take you to the community platform. And because I am a member of this community already, I was able to access the homepage directly. So this is the homepage. And then I can see two groups inside the community platform. And if I click one of them, I will get access to the group. I can also take courses if there are any online courses offered on this platform. And I can, as you can see, there is one course that I have already started, but I haven't had any time to complete it. And then I have my invoices. So if I purchase anything on this platform, all my invoices will be automatically saved here. If I would sign a contract with this company, then all the contracts like service agreements or other types of contracts would end up here. And then here estimates, these are like proposals, offers, quotes, cost estimates. So if I receive any of these from Business Made Agile, then they would appear here. And then if you create an estimate, you can also automate so that based on the estimate, if it's accepted, then an invoice will be created automatically. And then you can also automate so that after the invoice has been paid, then also you can send a contract for signing, for electronic signing. And here you would have a shared file. So this is the client portal. There's another video where I go into details. It belongs to the membership module. So here I will just move back to where we were. Just a second. All right. So we move on to forms. There's a forms builder similar to the website builder, a drag and drop type builder for forms. Here I have tested something I'm a member of our Sundowners events, but I can delete this one. I no longer need this. And I delete this also. Okay. You can also create folders so you can organize your forms. And we can take a look at this. We could take a preview, but rather than that, let's add a form because we can start from scratch if it's a very simple form, but we can also create forms from templates. As you can see, you can almost everywhere use templates. And here you can see based on the type, if you are in business, coaching and consulting, you would have these kind of templates available. If you're in health and wellness, you would have this kind of things. This looks quite nice. if you are a spa owner, for example. What else? If we have home services, let's see if we have anything for plumbers or handymen. Okay. Landscaping, roofing, house cleaning, HVAC customer satisfaction form, feedback form, electrician service request, plumber lead form. Many templates available here. And then if we select something which is more advanced, let's see. This looks nice. Solar services requests. Let's take a full view. So here you need a very nice background photograph, and then you can decide how many data fields you want to add and collect information from your contacts. This collects even the physical address, because obviously if the question is about cleaning, for example, the solar panels or replacing broken solar panels, then of course the solar panel business needs to know the physical address. You could also replace the address with the Google Maps link, so have a data field for the Google Maps link. Then you can have options for type of service request. So what is the purpose of the service? Then you can also have a free text field where the customer can describe the request more in detail, and then preferred contact method, phone, email, SMS if you offer that service, solar system information. Then you can collect more and more information so that you are well prepared when you arrive at the customer site. One thing, of course, is that if you are collecting lots of information in the first form, I would certainly recommend to splitting this into two forms. The first one, like a basic form, which collects the minimum amount of information, first name, last name, email, phone. Then you might only want to know the postal code or the country and postal code, so you roughly know where its location. And then type of service request, for example, and that's it. And then when the customer fills out the first form, then you will lead them to the next step in the funnel, and then you ask for additional information. So you could have one form just for the address, and then the third one could be just about the solar system. This way you would make certain that the first form is filled out and submitted, so you get the contact information and you can call or email the contact. And the next, if they fill out the address, fine. And then finally, if they fill out the solar system information, great. But if they don't, then you can always call them and ask for the details and type the information into the form by yourself. Okay, so this is an example of a template you can use. Then surveys builder is very similar to forms builder. Same thing, we can add a survey, start from scratch, from templates. Let's check the templates again, what kind of surveys templates they have here. And as you can see, they look a lot like the forms, except that you will add survey specific data fields that you can collect feedback from your customers. Let's see, is there a restaurant here somewhere? Real restaurant and bar, okay. Okay, there are catering requests. All right, cheers. Brewery guest experience, steakhouse customer satisfactions. Let's take a look at this one. So you went to the steakhouse and enjoyed the food, and now you receive an email or an SMS requesting feedback. How friendly was your staff? And then you can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How satisfied were you with the food you were served? Then you can select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how would you rate the quality of the food served? Then you just type in a free text and that's it. This is a very simple form. Of course, you can make it much more advanced so that instead of selecting the number from a drop-down list, you could have a description. What does the 5 mean? Or you could have a like a radio buttons that you can click on the options and more descriptions of the answers. All right, let's go back. This was surveys. And then we can also create quizzes. And you will see that this looks pretty much the same. If I add a quiz, again, start from scratch, from templates. And now we'll see quizzes over here. Like as this one could be a day spa assessment. Let's take a peek. Take the quiz. So first you fill out your contact information. And this is exactly what I just explained earlier, that for the solar system service provider, I would do exactly the same type of thing, that only the basic information just to capture the contact information. Maybe I would add a telephone number here, but I would also add it here as an optional, not as a must-have. Email I would certainly want to collect, and full name or first name only. Depends on your country and culture. That if you only use first names, then maybe just the first name is enough, or maybe nickname. For example, in Thailand, many people have nicknames which they normally use instead of their official first names. Next page, take the quiz. Okay. Okay, the template doesn't work as it should. I mean, as the real one should. But anyway, you get an idea that the forms, the surveys, the quizzes are pretty much similar how you create them. Then you have also chat widgets. These are the ones that you can add to your website. And okay, let's create a new one. And you have now 4 options. So this is a little bit different. So we can have a WhatsApp chat, but that means that you have to set up your WhatsApp chat number. But if you have a live chat, this is the normal chat you see on website pages. But of course, this means that you would have to have someone ready to answer, like a customer service person ready to answer the live chat. Or you could also create like a chat bot that you have pre-written questions that the customer can check and or select, and then there would be answers are made ready. Or if you want to utilize artificial intelligence, then it's also possible to activate that, and this way you could teach the AI to answer the questions that normally are asked from your company. Then you have an SMS email chat. This will basically collect the information so that you can start conversations using SMS or email. So this is not really a live chat. Then all-in-one chat, this integrates everything. Let's check the SMS email chat. I have not connected a telephone, so I cannot create an SMS chat widget. And here I can select styles, chat prompt, then chat icon. If you would create WhatsApp chat widget, of course, you would select this icon. This is the WhatsApp icon. Or then if you would use SMS, you would select another one, but I'm happy with this. Theme, there are some standard colors, but you can also have your custom colors. Let's just select this theme. Then you can have like an introduction message here, and then you can also enable a custom greeting. Widget customization. This is quite interesting. Normally, you would see these chat widgets in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That's where they normally are, as they are here on the right-hand side. But you can actually place them anywhere you want. There are 9 locations. You can even put them in the center. That might be a little bit annoying, I think, but you can put them on the left side, on the right side, or in the middle at the bottom. That might be interesting. But it's up to you, and you can then change them easily after you have created the widget. Widget dimension, automated dimension. It adjusts to the screen size, but you can also have a custom size if you want to. And then if you want to take a look at how this looks on a tablet or how it looks on a mobile phone. But let's say change the position. If it would be on the left middle, that's how it would look like. Over here. Why didn't it show up on the tablet? That I don't know. There was no position in the middle. Okay. Only on the side. Yep, exactly. This might look funny. Would be here or here. Okay. Well, I think that's also in the middle. Kind of like feels that it should be in the bottom right hand corner, but it's up to you. You decide where you want it. Then chat window. This is how it looks like on a mobile phone. Title and intro you can change. Have a question, you can change the text here. Introduction message, you can change that one. Then contact form options. You can now connect name, phone, and the message. You could also add email and even custom fields. And then button text, you can change that one. And then you can redirect call to action to a website. Then you can have additional options. Agency branding, so I would put like maybe something like this. And consent checkbox for HIPAA, that you don't need if you don't work with businesses or that collect information that requires this HIPAA certificate. Okay, messaging, acknowledgements. You could add here a customer support contact, phone number or email, like support@businessname.com. You could have this icon changed to something else. This looks a lot more like a WhatsApp icon, or you could create your custom icon bring it from the media storage. You can also select language. So there are a few options available. All the North European languages are here. Then you have your European languages. Croatian is quite new one. Hungarian is relatively new one. And then Western European languages, and all the Americas is covered, of course, with English and Portuguese and Spanish. Okay. And then you can get it for WordPress, so you can get a code for embedding the form on your WordPress site, and then you would be able to collect your leads from your WordPress site to this customer platform. And that makes it easy for lead generation. Okay. And finally, we have QR codes. So you can create QR codes for almost anything. As you can see here, a few. This one is to my link to my Google business profile. So if I'm requesting a review, I could use this one. Let me see if there's a preview option. Nope, I can download it as a PNG, SVG, or PDF. If I click on edit, you will see what it looks like. And this is the review link to my Google business profile. This can be any link, of course. And then we can change the color, background color, dots, marker, border color, marker center color, and we can add a logo in the middle, as I have done. Shape and form. You could have a round, these kind of different styles. Just choose the one that you like best. And then marker border could be, it's these corners here. You can make them square, round, or square but rounded corners. Marker in the center can be square or round. Okay, there's no difference because of the image which is uploaded here. Logo, here you can upload your own logo or use, for example, LinkedIn logo if the QR code leads to your LinkedIn account or Facebook account or YouTube and so forth. Page background, you could select an image in the background, but in this case I chose just a white background. And here I can download as a PNG document, and then it's easy to add it as an image to the website. If I want to print it out on a paper, then I would select PDF and then download it as a PDF document. And then I could place it somewhere. If I run a restaurant, in the cashier desk or at the door, so people who are paying and leaving, they could scan the code. And this is how it looks like. Drop a review. Oh, it's a little bit too big. So this would be the printable version. Okay, let's save. And now we have gone through all the sections of this sites hub. So funnels is a series of web pages which takes your contact from a landing page to the next page and all the way maybe to the payment page if you're selling something. Websites, you build your normal website pages to inform your customers, your landing pages where you embed your forms and call to action buttons. You can create a store for selling digital or physical products and services. You can create webinars, creating a webinar funnel so that it starts from the registration, payment, and then to the live or on-demand webinar, depending on what you choose. Then you have an analytics page. Then you can create a blog site and publish blog posts. And then you have a client portal, which leads you to an external client portal where you also have a mobile app for your clients and members. Forms, surveys. Surveys, quizzes are very similar to forms. The builder is almost similar, and you have a lot of templates to choose from. So it should be quite easy to get started. And then finally, chat widget. As you remember, you can select the location of the chat widget on your screen, either on the one of the corners of your screen or one of the sides in the middle of your screen, or even in the middle of the screen. And then QR codes we just checked. That's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you for your time. And I just log out, sign out, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a nice day.